Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight, a good battle in the black and blue NFC North. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Northwest Stadium. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Lions come out, and they are led again by Jared Goff. Already year 10 in the league, and half of those 10 with the Lions. Remember, took the Rams to a Super Bowl as well. What a year last year, Greg. Second in passing yards in the NFL.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get up.
Jahmyr Gibbs inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
The Lions will set up for the two-point conversion.
To throw is Goff. That's going to be caught. So the aggressiveness pays off right away, and just like that, the lead is 8-0. So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Whoa. So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
As hard as it may be, Mike, to resist, I don't think they need to come out and think we have to match them big play for big play after just giving up that early score. Stick to your plan. Pick up the first down and allow this game to start unfolding and settle into a rhythm. Execute your game plan. Don't try to match what your opponents do.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That is caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Lions who have the early lead. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
And his great first half on the ground continues, and this is one of those guys that when he gets in the groove, it seems like it's an 8-yard run, a 10-yard run, and all of a sudden a 15-yard chunk play, one after another.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Room to run inside the 40. And he will go all the way. Jahmyr Gibbs, touchdown Lions. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bears offense going to take over just before the half. Down a couple of scores now, 16-0, as they want to get going here. Drive starts 1st and 10. He'll send this one deep for Odunze, and that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready to go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. Again, working deep downfield. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Ready to go.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's going to try it here again. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
Ready to go.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Result of the play.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This a 44-yard attempt. Bates' kick is good. And the Lions going to tack on 3 more. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Duvernay on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Bears offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that will lead to a 2nd down. To throw is Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
He's got a man, that's DJ Moore. And he'll indeed pick up a Bears 1st down. Big play there. of 14 on 4th and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
A play fake. Now Williams in trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Second down.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
What is going on? Get him, go get him.
Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
What is going on?
Here's Williams now to throw. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Luther burdened the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2. They'll drop to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Lions 19, Bears 8. Cairo Santos to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Room to run at the 35. Still going. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
This is one of those plays that all the offensive line had to do, Mike, was just give him a crease and get him to the 2nd level, because from there, he's going to do the rest. That's as impressive a run as we'll see all year long.
And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short, because they're going to stay out and go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Goff. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand?
Still 1st down.
Now Williams. He's going to look downfield once again. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Bears. 38 yards.
And the Bears, 1st down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Again, working deep downfield. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
There defensively.
Williams. He's going to try it here again. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 10.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So it's a win here for the Lions. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory.